Hi there, I'm going to show you the Easter gift from the New Zealand Prime Minister and a local MP. And it was just Easter, and it was about 1.5 years away from the next general election. So that's are they so desperate to get the campaign going and get the votes? I'm going to open this one here. It's claimed that an economy that's growing and working for all of us. So I agree with the first half. And an economy that is growing, that's correct, I agree with that. But the second half that says working for all of us, you may want to think, what's the definition of us? Is it Labour supporters? Is it just the Labour Party people? And I'm not sure whether an economy is working for the middle class New Zealanders who own their own home and then crash so badly. And in real term, their net asset probably shrink, and if they need the money to sell and they get pay for their home loan and so on, I'm afraid that they may not be even able to sell their house in mortgage. Unless if they prepare to make a big capital loss. So it's quite exaggerating. How can that be working for all of us? Especially not people who need to drive their car to work and tax and so on. Now, move on to the next one. That one there says make sure everyone has a warm, dry home, even if they are renting. Well, are you going to make sure that even the landlord can have that? And also many who are still homeless, but you seem to rather make certain refugees, including dangerous criminals, into higher priority than many of the New Zealanders. Now, number 3, making New Zealand proud. Proud for what? Better explanation. Okay, let me have a look here. M1, deliver an open, transformative and compassionate government. Now, if you want to deliver an open government, how about if you disclose to every New Zealander, especially the voters, how did the coalition deal work? Are you going to do that? Are you going to tell people about the transparency? How transparent is that? How about if you tell people how did Winston Peters chose overall and all those deals, and make a proper report about that, and compassionate. That's to me that's disgusting, because how are you compassionate to the middle class, especially the taxpayers? That to me, I mean, that doesn't make much sense. I mean, I know you're probably compassionate to certain of your voter base. Okay. You think that we should make New Zealand proud? How about this? I think we should make New Zealand humble. One thing I would like to tell you is that here is Pam's bottle of a box of 1 liter milk, and I will show you. See, it's product of Australia. Now, even this bottle of milk, paper box of milk, is now product of Australia and Pam's. Now, why don't you, for example, go and do a research that how much a liter of whether it's soy milk or cow's milk costs compared to how much it costs in Australia for the same thing, okay, for the same kind of product. And I can give you a hint. What you can do is compare the products in Countdown website and then the Woolworth website in Australia. I can tell you New Zealand has about double the price, even for cow's milk, and that's really ridiculous. And New Zealand needs to be humble, because it used to be like this product here. It used to be in a blue paper box, and it used to be made in New Zealand, but now this thing here is product of Australia, and it's Pam's, a New Zealand brand, and wonder whether it's even cheaper to import cow's milk from Australia and sell it in New Zealand, and that's probably ridiculous.